seen anything like that. No good. Wide right.
Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
Oh, the band is out on the field. He's going to go into the end zone. He's going to the end zone. The Bears have won. The Bears have won. Oh, my God. You believe in miracles? Yes.
It's the Davey Mac Sports Program,
where we talk to sports and other stuff like Easter eggs. Dye them, fry them, eat them, whatever you do. Don't listen to Gwyneth Paltrow and shove them up your vaginas, ladies. That goes double for the fellas. No Easter eggs in your asses, boys. I'm Roy Harder, and here's your host,
Mr. Eastside David McDonald.
What the hell is wrong with you? What? Wait a second. This isn't the stereotypical Roy Harder. Yes, the intro was unhinged, to say the least. Yeah, but you're laughing a lot, and you're on a couch. You don't have the beautiful Roy Harder studios behind you. Explain to everyone what exactly is going on this evening and why Roy Harder looks like he's on Dr. Katz's couch for some reason.
Yeah. So, David, I did have surgery today on my leg. I had I had a mole removed, like a what do they call it? One of those cancerous moles. So I got that taken out.
I thought that's what you call Mexicans. But anyway, yeah.
So I
thought you got a Mexican evacuated from your property. That's what Roy says when he gets a mole removed.
Yeah, so after I smoked the anesthesia, I think I'm still feeling the effects a little bit.
That's what it was. So you smoked the anesthesia. You got your hands, because you are a bit of a drug addict and a junkie. You got your hands on some anesthesia. You smoked it a little bit, because I noticed the laughing. You didn't even sell the Gwyneth Paltrow line. That's fine. I could care less. The intros all suck. I write them, and they suck.
David writes them, I deliver them.
You loved when now that you're so basically you're a little bit high for this episode.
Yeah, that's
okay. This is going to be fun. Yeah. You a couple weeks ago really loved the introduction where you told people the difference between an aardvark and an anteater. You said that was the greatest introduction you ever read in your life.
Yeah, that was a really good one. I like that one, David.
Now, that's like 11, 12, 13 years of introductions between Davey Mac Sports Program, Eastside Dave Show, and back to Davey Mac Sports Program.
Yeah, what can I say? That might have been your swan song, David.
Swan song? We're going, our numbers are higher than ever. We are gaining momentum, we are back. The legendary all-time greatest sports podcast in the history of podcastism is tearing it up, and that is true. Our fucking numbers have been fantastic. We want you people to spread the word. Spread the word. The legendary Davey Mac Sports Program going back. We've been back for a year strong, getting the great guests, the Chris Pepper Stanleys, the Bronx Jotties, the Billy Mitchells, the big Andrew Gold. Is Big A in the house? Look at that.
There he is.
There he is. Doesn't want to talk. Doesn't want to say hi.
Hi, Mr. Champion.
Thanks.
What am I, chopped liver?
Yeah, I mean, listen, Roy's fucked up on anesthesia. He smoked it. He probably smoked a little crack too. But what was your excuse for just not saying anything?
Paying attention to the opening.
All right, don't worry about it. You're going crazy. Don't take it personal. Now, what are you drinking tonight? What are you drinking tonight? What are you drinking tonight? I see something. You've been getting drunk on the air.
Blue Moon.
It's combined with the fact that Robert hits his bong, Roy's on anesthesia, Andrew's drunk. I am somehow the only sober person on the program tonight. I don't know. That's a bad fucking sign, gents.
Dave, I'm sober tonight.
You are?
Yeah.
Usually you're a bong guy. You're a bowl and bongy marijuana type.
They were all right in front of me. I just didn't get a chance before we went live. So
okay. So yeah, it was simply that you haven't had the opportunity, but you intend on getting there. Okay. So you don't really count, Robert.
I'm here for you tonight, Dave. I'm concerned about Roy. We start to get a little traction, and now he gets all Hollywood doing anesthesia and shit.
Yeah, I know. Anesthesia, look at the fucking eyes. He hasn't even stopped squinting and smiling for the first 5 minutes of the program.
Might be
This is
kind of-
ridiculous. This guy is what the fuck? I'm looking at a before and after picture of Hunter S. Thompson in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. He's somehow both. I don't know how that's possible. Easter, no less than 2 bloody noses at the Mac household at the traditional McDonald family Easter egg hunt.
Whoa.
2 bloody noses.
Oh my God.
Wow.
The
brought up
younger generation now. I'm becoming very proud of them.
Would you serve
lots of
cocaine?
kids- No, I don't. We give them I gave my children sugar though.
Oh, okay.
I wanted them amped up for the egg hunt. See, now the brothers have to step back, and it's got to be their kids who take part. However, the pride. So, in case you don't know, we've been doing the McDonald family Easter egg hunt, well, forever, since Easter was invented, or at least since me and my brothers were invented by my parents. We were invented them by my dad putting his penis in my mom's pussy. But that's how we were invented. So anyway, we got invented, and then we did the Easter egg hunt. And every fucking year for 40 years, my brother Mark, who ran cross country for Dartmouth and became assistant cross country and assistant track coach. Once he graduated Dartmouth, he stayed on to coach them with the running. This fucking guy's been in every goddamn Easter egg hunt, and none of us have a chance. He's finished first place 40 Easter egg hunts in a row.
Typical overachiever.
Well, it's not fair. He should have to have his like shoes untied or wear, weighted ankle, things on his fucking legs to slow him down. It's not fair that a professional, pretty much, I'm going to say a near Olympic level runner gets to participate in this egg hunt, which it really is about speed. We all know the classic hiding spots.
Of course.
So it's about speed. There's one in the fucking gutter. There's always one in the grill outside. They always put one in the fucking grill as if that's going to get it. There's one in like a little jungle gym, and you might have one on the swing.
Yeah.
You got one in the mailbox. You got one over there. We know all the spots. Yeah. This thing's about speed. Well, here's the deal. Now that me and my brothers and this was not my ruling. My mom ruled us ineligible to participate. I wanted to go after it. I'm like, Mommy, I'm the fucking Tom Brady of Easter egg hunts. I'm 45 years young, Mommy, and I want my first championship. Literally, I'm still hunting my first championship at the Easter egg hunt. I've never won one of them. Similar to my Beanie Cup experience, where, my parents award a trophy based on my mom's name each and every year. Yeah. And every single member of my family and every extended member of my family has won a Beanie Cup championship, except the Dave Man.
Ooh.
And I'm starting to fucking lose it up here. Well, let me tell you something, Roy Harder. Guess what just happened? My mom said, you're ineligible. Your kids are the only ones. And so I said, perfect. I've got the oldest grandkid in the group.
Yeah.
I've got the only male grandkid in the group.
Nice. Mom knows how to handicap.
I gave my kids don't even drink soda. I forced them. Somehow I had a 6-pack of Jolt. I forced them to take shots of Jolt, one after another, until they finished the can. And then I said, get one of those fucking, little straws. Remember those packets of the flavored dust? What was that called?
Pixie sticks.
Pixie sticks. Yeah. And I put them all over the table, and I say, here's what you do, kids. Now you get a straw, you put it in the nose.
Yeah.
And you just inhale. Inhale. So I got my kids all fucking bent. And guess whose 2 children won the Easter egg hunt? They got the first 2 golden eggs, and they were the first to their 20 egg allotment, which means they got the $10 bonus first place championship prize. The Mac Foundation, Juliana and Stanley Mac, my children. Dave wins again.
Dave wins again. Dave wins again.
Well done, David. Hey, so is that where the bloody noses came in? They were snorting the pixie sticks?
Well, for real, I told my kids, take no prisoners. I saw my son throw an elbow, like a Charles Barkley elbow.
Yeah.
And then I saw my daughter literally push her, a cousin who was close to her in age, but pushed her right down, and the kid hit herself on so my mom lives on a golf course now. So we actually don't have a backyard.
Oh, she's moving
okay.
on up. Yeah.
So what we do is we go to the beach, the Jersey Shore beach. You know, we're not too far from the beach. We're a Jersey Shore family, and we do it on the beach. The girl actually hit her head on a seashell, or hit her nose on a seashell after my daughter pushed her in the back. Wow. I said, hey, if this is football, that's a 15-yard penalty on Juliana Mack. That's a chop block right there. But this is egg hunt.
This ain't football.
No rules, kiddies. No rules. And my kids came out with the number one prize. How about that?
Dave
wins again.
Dave wins again.
And I'm feeling like I got some Easter magic on me. Robert said that, in fact, why don't you take some of that Easter magic and try to motivate some guy? There's an MMA fighter named Jeff Hillman. And apparently Jeff Hillman is competing in a jiu-jitsu tournament, Roy. And that's Jew is not spelled Jew in jiu-jitsu, Roy. I know that you're going to get upset and probably not attend anything that has, Jew in it. But this is jiu-jitsu. It's much different than what your Aryan folks usually think of.
Seeing two Jews fight, it's like a courtroom.
So Jeff Hillman is having a fight. He's an MMA fighter and actually asked the Dave Man to give him a motivational speech for his fight this upcoming weekend. I'm being dead serious. This is shit. So here you go, Jeff. Look, Jeff, did you hear what I just accomplished with the Easter egg hunt, Jeff? Did you see what I did? Jeff, you are going to accomplish that same feat in your jiu-jitsu tournament. You are going to make the magic, Jeff. You are going to take the top prize, Jeff. You are going to be number one, Jeff. And the last time I heard, Jeffrey, the Japanese phrase for number one, Jeffrey, Ichiban.
Ichiban.
That's you.
Ichiban.
That's you, Jeff. That's you. Ichiban. You're the Ichiban of jiu-jitsu, Jeffrey. Now you go up there into that jiu-jitsu tournament, Jeff Hillman, and you stop your opponent's brains into fucking jelly. I want him dead. I want him dead in the middle of the mat. Fucking dead. I want him deceased. I want you to kill your opponent in the middle of the ring.
Oh.
Anyway, good luck this weekend, Jeff. Jeff Hillman, everyone. Jiu-jitsu. Good luck to Jeff. Good luck, Jeff.
Let's go, Jeff.
Now,
Mazel tov.
Dave, is it true Juliana stood over her cousin after she made her bleed and kind of intimidated him?
Yeah, did a little taunting, did a little this.
Again,
did
that's a 15-yard. That's a 15-yard penalty in football, but this ain't football.
I said, ain't football. I embrace the trash talk. Shit, I encourage it. Let me tell
David,
you something.
Really quick, is that really the Japanese word for number one?
Yes, Ichiban. The reason why I know this is because my dad worked overseas quite a bit. And anytime he went to a country like England or Germany, Roy, or Switzerland or Japan, he would bring me back something. And when I was 7 years old, he brought me back a black and red shirt with the character that says Ichiban. And he says, this means number one. And he said, here's a shirt, little David, you're number one. And that shirt got me this. I was like 10 or 11. I got more kisses under the boardwalk from girls, also 10 and 11 years of age, because of that Ichiban shirt. It was phenomenal. Years later, Ichiban played a part on the Ron Fez show. But yes, the Ichiban came because of my dad buying a T-shirt from me when I was a kid. When I was like 7 or 8.
Surprisingly long word for such a short number.
Number one, Ichiban. Yeah. Isn't it 3 syllables each? Number one, Ichiban. I see it this exact same. Boy.
You're absolutely right, David.
Oh shit! The fucking anesthesia. The goddamn. Now, are you sure anesthesia wasn't just some stripper who slipped some shit into your drink? Because I don't know. Andrew, do you trust this fucking guy?
Not at all, Mr. Champion.
I don't trust him, right?
Not at all.
I can't trust this fucking guy, can I? Robert, what were you gonna say?
Bro,
what are you gonna say?
Isn't
Robert?
language crazy? How like we could say number one and it means number one, and in Japanese it means Ichiban, but nobody really knows what the real phrase for number one is. Blows your mind,
Jesus
man.
Christ, I got a whole bunch of druggies who think all their goddamn thoughts are interesting. Let me move on to my next topic, please. All right, this is good. No, this is good. This is good.
This is good.
I didn't even bother to learn this guy's name. I just found this clip out, and it made me laugh out loud. A Milwaukee Brewer, a young Milwaukee Brewer, hits a game-winning walk-off home run. Okay. The sideline reporter goes up to him after the game and asks him, what was the secret behind your game-winning home run this time?
Yeah.
And the fucking guy said, well, usually when my wife is not at the game, something good happens.
This guy's not going to be very long.
She fucking and I'm sure she trying to play it off as she wasn't pissed, bro.
Oh yeah,
I saw her tweets. She was pissed. First, let's play. Robert, can you play the clip? Do you have this guy?
I already got the ice bath, but he said he's not ready for the interview. Garrett, you're still catching your breath. Take me through the at-bat. Adam Ottavino was setting you up with a little bit of everything, but what'd you like about that last pitch you saw?
He lifted a little bit over the plate and gave me a chance to hit it. So looking to try to put a bunt down there early and then just try to fight when he got to 2 strikes.
And you showed that bunt early in the at-bat. What were you just trying to get on and get a rally going, decided a homer would settle it instead?
You know, I was thinking about this, but when my wife doesn't show up to the games, usually something good happens. So going into that at-bat, I was like, man, well, she's not here, so might as well do something fun.
Last night you had your...
Oh, boy. Reporter just didn't even hang on that. She kept going.
Goes the dynamite.
Wow.
That motherfucker put him in the goddamn husband doghouse for a solid year.
Oh, man.
And furthermore, if the wife now goes to the game and fucking Brewers lose, all the fucking 40,000 Milwaukee Brewers fans are going to turn on her and be like, you're the goddamn reason, because baseball fans, myself included, are the most superstitious motherfuckers on the planet.
Of
so
course.
Everyone's going to be pointing the finger at her, being like, bitch, get out of the goddamn stadium.
Nobody wants to be the jinx, David.
Oh, this was such. So anyway, she took to Twitter and she wrote in caps lock, you didn't have to call me out like this. Then she wrote, Then she wrote, I'm never going to another game again. You're welcome, Brewers fans.
Oh my God.
Then she wrote man, I don't know what this is all about. And so when someone does multiple tweets, they're fucking pissed off. I don't care how she tries to play it. If she's like, oh, come on, I was having a good. No, her first reaction was, you didn't have to call me out. Her second one was, I'm never doing this. I'm never going to a game again. And her third one was another gripe. No. This chick is fucking furious. And this guy is one of the stupider people I've ever.
Yeah, come on.
Dave, did this hit a little close to home by any chance? As somebody who used to go on air and then you would be as genuine as possible and then get yourself into trouble by being as open and entertaining as possible. Do you feel for this guy?
Well, I don't know. I will say, I'm not sure. I will say that's an interesting question for our upcoming Patreon show,
What a
Tales from the Satellite. And let me just quickly give you a little describer here. Later this month, we said April, we meant April. Later this month, Patreon.com/EastsideDave will reveal for patrons only for Patreons. It's going to be Tales from the Satellite, where I will discuss with Robert questioning me. Jared and the Ron and Fez archivist have provided tons of research as well. So it's like a 3-man team. They work on the show and the questions. Robert will interview me and we'll discuss some famous storylines, story arcs, infamous moments, famous moments, great moments, crazy moments, controversial things. And it's going to be a great show. So you have to subscribe to patreon.com/EastsideDave. We have a basic $2.50 tier right now, but the Tales from the Satellite Show will probably go up to a $5 tier. We're just letting you know. But the show is going to be fucking great. It's at least going to be a monthly show. Who knows? Maybe we'll do one more than a month. Bottom line, patreon.com/EastsideDave. Watch out for Tales from the Satellite later on this month. It's going to be fucking great. I'll tell you right now, first episode, I'll give it to you. We're going to discuss the saga that resulted in me smashing Fez's face into pizza. Now, we're going to tell the whole saga leading up to it. See, this is how we're doing it. We're going to tell you the whole storyline up to the big infamous moment. Okay? If you listen to one of those wrestling shows, like Something to Wrestle with Bruce Pritchard, if they talk about WrestleMania, they don't just give you WrestleMania, they give you the lead up to the WrestleMania. So you got some context. That's what we're going to be doing. Great clips have been provided by Ron Fez Archivist. Jared has done great research, as has Robert. Looking very, very forward to this. Patreon.com/EastsideDave. Let me, and by the way, something like that, Robert, really is appropriate for that show. I would absolutely discuss it there. Hey, the New York Knicks have made the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. And the
Get out of here.
Well, I mean, they clinched it a couple of weeks ago, but the point is this: the playoffs start this week. Okay, the Knicks are the 5th seed. They're going against the Cleveland Cavaliers. You know what kind of fan I am.
Oh, yeah.
I want to do a competition for Knicks karma. I have a basketball. I'm going to turn my computer. I think I should have to hit, what do you say, Robert? 10 shots? Oh, I got to take the door out. I should have to hit 10 shots in about 1 minute.
1 minute?
You want
Okay.
this, Robert, should I have the door like that, or do you want the side shot?
That's better. That's much
That's
better,
better?
Dave. Yeah, and I would say 15.
15, Robert.
In 1 minute, you got that, Dave.
We're only an hour-long show.
First of all, hold on. Let me I remember from last time. I had my fucking slippers on. I was slipping and sliding. Now I'm going with shoes. I mean, with no shoes. See?
That's a sign of a
See?
smart player. Sign of a smart player. You're evolving.
Thank you, buddy. All right, so you just let me know when I should begin.
And 3.
Hold on. Do I need a light, Robert? Is the light okay?
The light is perfect, Dave.
You want that?
That's better.
Now we can see all the dirt.
That's better, Robert?
3.
All the dirt.
3.
That's the time out. Did Roy just say now we can see all the dirt? So I went.
Yes.
I cleaned my wonderful apartment, and he fucking says there's dirt on the goddamn walls. Robert, he makes fun of it. He says there's slime running down the walls like it's the Overlook Hotel. I'm supposed to sit here with this.
We
Truth
literally
be told, yeah.
We literally make Big A do mouse checks before we start recording. So if he should make fun of anybody's apartment, it's mine, not yours, Dave, man.
All right.
I'm terrified of mice. 3, 2, 1, go.
1.
2. Oh.
No, 1. Uh-oh.
1.
I need a time check.
2. Time check. We are at 10 seconds. 3. 15 seconds.
15.
4. 20 seconds. 5. 22. 6. 25. 7. 6. 7 at 30.
30.
How much?
35.
35.
Uh-oh.
Come on, Dave. 10 seconds. 20 seconds. 8 at 20.
9.
9 at 15.
Four.
15 remaining.
12 shot. Got
10. 10 seconds.
Yes,
10. Keep shooting.
11.
11 at 8.
5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
Last one.
0.
Oh, that was
13.
almost 15.
13.
Almost. Yeah, it was almost 15, David.
Yeah, you almost did it, despite not believing in yourself.
Should I go for 15?
I think you could do 15. Let's do it
All right,
one
hold
more
on,
time.
hold on. I need a breath for a second. Sadly, how fucking pathetic is that? I've been lifting weights like a motherfucker for my IWF event coming up this Saturday. But I got to do a little cardio before the IWF event. That's.
Oh, yeah.
This is all for IWF this Saturday.
Nice.
Right? Hey, Andrew, by the way, are you going to be at IWF?
Hell
IWF
yeah.
is the...
Hell yeah.
That's the Independent Wrestling Federation. We have a
Hell
big
yeah,
event
Mr.
this
Champion.
Saturday. CampIWF.com for tickets. You're going to be there, Andrew?
Oh, hell yeah, Mr. Champion.
Let me tell you something. If you have that stupid camera around your neck,
Yes.
let me tell you something. Stay the fuck out of my way. Okay? When I walk to the ring, Andrew, I don't want to have to climb over a goddamn moronic goddamn fucking photographer who wears a beret backwards. You understand?
Oh boy.
Yeah,
oh boy.
I can take any picture I want, all right?
Hey.
has my back.
Big A's on the payroll.
Yes.
Not only will I put the boots to you, I'm going to get my new friend, MMA fighter Jeff Hillman, to put the boots to you after he is done with his jiu-jitsu tournament.
Jeff
All
said,
right.
thank you,
In
Mr.
1 minute.
Champion, in the chat, by the way.
15 in 1 minute, right? Is that it?
You ready? 15 in 1 minute. You got this, Dave, in 3.
I got my bull over here ready to go.
Give me every 10 seconds. I need the 10 seconds. So say
Perfect.
10, 30, 40, 50, whatever.
3,
Okay.
2.
Sound of the chime. It's bull of a
1.
time. Go.
1.
55.
2. Oh, 1.
50.
3.
45 seconds.
4.
5.
6.
6. 7.
30 seconds.
8. Now you're at 30. 9.
35.
10. 11. 12.
45
13.
seconds, David.
Sure. How much?
10 seconds.
Oh, God.
No.
Oh, no.
5.
5,
4.
4,
I need 3.
2,
1. He did it! Dave wins
Dave.
again!
Yes. Bravo, David. You just made it.
Dave wins again. Dave wins again. Dave wins again.
Oh!
Wow, you really are out of breath, huh, David?
I want to thank everybody. I want to thank all my fans. I definitely do not want to thank Roy Harder, who I felt was trying to mess me up mentally. I want to thank Robert. I want to thank Andrew. I want to thank Jeff Tillman. I want to thank everyone on patreon.com/EastsideDave. I want to thank all the DMSP listeners and viewers right now. Everyone I want to thank but Roy Harder. Thank you all so much.
Well done, David.
And so what I was looking for is to give the Knicks karma for their first round matchup against the Cleveland Cavaliers. I believe I just did that.
Mission accomplished, David.
I believe this is going to cinch it. Hashtag Knicks in 6, Daddy. Knicks in 6. That's
Knicks
my
in
prediction.
6.
Knicks
Okay.
in 6. Knicks in 6.
6. Knicks
In
okay.
6.
Now,
Zoom delay.
very disturbing story here
Definitely a Zoom
revolving our
delay.
friend Dwayne Haskins. Now, Dwayne Haskins was the young, promising, talented African-American quarterback who was he was walking on the highway. I think he was last playing for Washington, or was he playing for Baltimore? I can't remember. But anyway, he was a young man, 24. And he was walking on the highway and he was hit by a truck and died.
Yeah.
SiriusXM's Gil Brandt then went on to talk about this young man after he had died. SiriusXM's Gil Brandt said that Dwayne Haskins was always lazy, never had a great work ethic, that he was cheap, that he and his family charged people on his draft day party. He threw it at a bowling alley, and he and his family charged people to attend the bowling alley.
Yeah.
These are all things that Gil Brandt, not me, but SiriusXM's Gil Brandt said about Dwayne Haskins on the day he died. Well, guess what? Gil Brandt, he might be wanting to walk some of that back because Dwayne Haskins' family is alleging now that he was drugged on the night of his death as an alleged blackmail and robbery conspiracy, and that he had stuff placed in his drink, perhaps. That got him messed up. That got him all loopy. That's why he was walking on a South Florida highway when he was hit by a truck. His family is suing. They are investigating what they believe was more of a murder or something something sinister.
Something nefarious, David.
So now I would like to hear what fucking Gil Brandt has to say about that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how Gil Brandt is going to explain it. You know, let me just try to find him for a second here. All right, Larry, Gil Brandt here from SiriusXM. Did you hear the latest fast one that the Haskins family is trying to pull on us? These people never want to work for a living, do they?
Oh, boy. Oh, dear.
Not only do they get the goddamn death payout from the fucking insurance company, but they need more, so they invent some goddamn JFK conspiracy about Dwayne Haskins. I got news for you. I can buy the CIA taking out Kennedy. I can't see the CIA taking out a black quarterback who would charge people to go to a bowling alley. I don't understand this conspiracy. I mean, it's not exactly Sirhan type material. It's just, in my personal opinion, the young man was out. He was loaded. He was drinking. He was walking. He got hit by a truck. He probably tried to jump over the thing. I mean, the guy was a great athlete, but he had fucking... the guy had fucking oatmeal for brains. I mean, let's be honest. He's a great Dwayne Haskins. He's a great athlete. Too bad, a little bit of a lazy and a little bit, charging people $20 to a bowling alley. It's insane. I don't know who the hell trying to kill Dwayne Haskins. I mean, unless his name was Roy Harder, because he's had some problems with some of those types.
You have to put my name into this statement.
I'm serious. XM's Gil Brandt. I'm getting the fuck out of here before I get anyone else in trouble.
I'm sorry, I forgot Gil.
Yeah, I mean,
good to have you back, David.
Thanks. There was a special appearance, I heard.
Yeah, Gil made an appearance, and I got to tell you, that was a rough. Yeah,
that was a rough one because you were implicated. Usually you love Gil.
Yeah, I love Gil. I just hate when he. I like it better when he keeps his name out of his mouth.
Hey, Danny Hurley. And by the way, this show did you know that I was sick today? But once you said you were sick, I said I gotta do the goddamn show. Actually, Robert talked me into doing the show today. I didn't want to do it. But I said,
are you really sick, David?
No. I have been shitting all day with the worst stomach ache. Oh. And it's like one of those things where it's the kind of stomach ache and shitting all day that I should have had a fun night to deserve this day. I should have had like a bunch of tequila and or IPAs. I had nothing. Yeah. It was a regular, nice, happy Easter Sunday. I don't know if now I can't eat fucking chocolate bunnies or some shit. Maybe all the candy corn and all this bullshit that I was in. But nevertheless, that's never affected me before. But my fucking stomach is just killing me today, Roy.
Could be cancer, David.
Cancer?
Could be. You never know.
Oh. That's a depressing one. I'm gonna go back. I'll go to Bobby Hurley or Danny Hurley.
Dave, it's like your flu game though. We couldn't even tell you were sick, buddy. You're killing it.
Yeah, you're doing great.
I'm setting it up so that we can get out of here in about 10 minutes.
Oh,
this is gonna be
starting
a quick
to look
one.
pretty white, Dave. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. There you go. I'm starting to sweat. I'm sweating. Look, you can see me sweat, although sadly that's really more about the shooting 15 fucking shots on a Nerf hoop in 1 minute. Danny Hurley Jersey City's own Danny Hurley wins the March Madness, wins the NCAA men's basketball tournament as the head coach of UConn, and gives a Jersey City, like a Rocky-esque shout out. You know, when he was screaming, "Yo, Adrian," in the middle of the ring, Danny Hurley was screaming Jersey City. And as someone from the great Garden State, I loved seeing it. Robert, do you have that clip?
Sure
Danny Hurley, by the way, whose father, Bobby Hurley Sr., Hall of Fame coach for New Jersey, and his brother, Bobby Hurley Jr., was a championship winning point guard for Duke. All right, here's Danny Hurley.
Yeah.
You know, my wife Andrea, my boys, you know, my dad, my brother, my mom, you know, Jersey City, New Jersey.
That was awesome. That's it. But that's
wow.
3 Jersey cities right in a row. That's fantastic.
Mega
you don't see that shit. That shit you don't see.
That's a
you
lovely
see people
shout
give
out.
a shout out. Yeah, but that was a yo, Adrian type of moment right there.
Pretty smart to stay generic too, Dave. He didn't name a specific city so nobody could get mad at him.
He should have made it a wider area. He would have had more people liking it. He should have said something like, I don't know, hey, tri-state area.
Original 13 colonies. Original 13.
Doesn't have the same ring as Jersey City. You know, tri-state area. You thought that was tri-state area. Tri-state area. Yeah, no. Fucking
expanding the demographic.
The Masters concluded yesterday, and Spaniard John Rahm won, and he does not play for the Live Golf Tour. So I guess that means you're supposed to like him and root for him, as opposed to the two guys who finished below him, Phil Mickelson and Brooks Koepka, both finished 4 strokes behind him. And they do play for the Live Saudi Arabian Tour, so you're supposed to hate them. I'm still very confused about all this. What I think that golf needs to do is literally put, L next to golfers who are on the Live, and then P next to PGA Tour golfers, and let's actually make this like a fucking thing, like teams golf, like sports golf, like the World Series, because it's without them even trying. That's what's happening right now. If you're proud to be an American, you root for the PGA Tour guys. If you don't care, you're all about the quick buck. You're all about the money, the dinero. Then you root for the Live guys. It's whatever you are. Robert?
Oh, I was just dancing like the Saudis, but do you see this potentially ending up like the Super Bowl did originally?
That's what it should be.
Where you had
That's
an
what
AFC champ.
It should be.
NFC? I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah, they should begin doing that. Like, fuck the Ryder Cup with it used to be against Americans versus Europeans. That you got a much better Ryder Cup with Live versus PGA guys.
Especially if you end up with characters from each representing. Like, if you get a shit talker from each tournament, that would be incredible. Like, you could sell it literally like
Absolutely.
they did the Mickelson versus Woods pay-per-view.
Listen, and you've had Tiger and McIlroy. Really, because Tiger's a little bit broken down. He had to hobble off the course yesterday. I was watching some of it. He had to walk. I mean, the guy could barely move. It was awful. Yeah. But Rory McIlroy's still young, and he's been calling out Live guys, calling them a bunch of sellouts. So let that fucking punk represent the PGA Tour.
Which side is John Daly on?
I think John Daly might stay PGA, right? Yeah, I don't think you can smoke and drink in Saudi Arabia. That's the problem there.
Words you're not allowed to use to describe the Saudis and the other players.
Yeah.
They're like, beep, beep, beep.
I don't think that's a good fit for either party. I think neither John Daly nor the Saudis would be happy with that relationship.
Yeah.
Andrew.
Yes, Mr. Champion.
The Yankees are playing well. Aaron Judge has 4 home runs and is batting .364. His 4 home runs this early on in the season actually put him at a higher pace than last year, where, of course, he hit 62 in American League record. Andrew, does he hit more than 62 home runs?
Of course, Mr. Champion.
Of course.
Of course.
How many home runs is is Aaron Judge hitting this year?
Oh, I think at least 65.
65 dingers. Roy, prediction for Judge? Home run
Ooh,
total?
I give him a little more credit. I'd say at least 70.
70.
Oh.
Roy says 70. 70 homers. Robert?
20 because he tears his Achilles before the All-Star game.
A fucking curse on you and your family for even saying that out loud on the Davey Mac Sports Program, which is a sort of Yankee-affiliated show.
I didn't realize. Take it back.
Did you know that Michael K's producer watches us? I'm trying to get Michael K's producer on our show.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah. So now you want to stay with how much the Yankees suck and Aaron Judge sucks and he's got a small dick for being a guy 6'9" and all the other shit you were saying?
I think he's just carrying a team that doesn't have a lot of support around him. When guys try to overproduce like that, you tend to see injuries like Kobe and things like that from trying to get
The New
everybody
York
else up to their
Yankees don't
level.
have a lot of talent around them with Giancarlo Stanton and Anthony Rizzo and Gleyber
Volpe?
Torres.
Volpe?
He's got you there. He's got you there, Robert.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
gonna
the
be
Yankees
honest,
have
I don't know
a lot of
baseball enough
talent.
to
on them.
counter. It's no Knobloch O'Neal lineup.
If you had said O'Neal and Bernie Williams, I'd
Bernie
be okay.
Williams,
The
Jorge
second you put in
Posada.
fucking Chuck Knobloch, yeah, well,
Tito at first
no.
base.
Your entire
Andy Pettit in
argument
the
just got
bullpen.
nuked. You nuked your own argument with the Chuck Knobloch reference.
Aaron Boone
Andrew.
hitting that one desperation
Yes,
home
Mr.
run
Champion.
off Wakefield.
All right, Andrew.
Yes.
Yesterday was Easter. What did you do? Because, you're Jewish. I'm always curious about that kind of thing.
I was at the Brooklyn Cyclones baseball game in Coney Island.
Now, so you've been deprived of egg hunts your whole life just because of your faith. That's ridiculous. Next year, you're invited to my to the McDonald Clan Easter egg hunt. That's what I'm gonna do for you.
Okay, Mr. Champion. Thank you.
That's
But
wonderful.
hold on.
The
Your
caveats?
role is more. I'm not going to be giving you a basket. You're not allowed to actually get any eggs.
Okay.
You're going to have more of an offensive lineman type of responsibility to block for my kids and knock down the other children. Because next year, I want all of the eggs. I want them all. I don't want one kid to get one other egg. I want my kids to get all the eggs. That's where you come in. You're going to be the big, Randy Cross, the famous center for the San Francisco 49ers. A big fucking Jeff Saturday, one of those types, okay?
Of course.
Okay.
I help out the Mac. Of course, I help the Mac Foundation any way I can.
Do you have any issues with, throwing some forearms into an 8-year-old? Like hard though, hard.
Hell no.
I need some forearms thrown into some 8-year-olds.
Anything for the cause.
Okay.
Oh.
This cause being simply $10 in rewards for an Easter egg hunt. That's willing to put 6 or 7 kids in the hospital, right?
Yeah.
$10?
Yes, Mr. Champion.
Okay.
I can't wait till you're giving your John Chaney-esque apology next year after Easter. I'm sorry I put the goon in the game. I didn't mean to hurt anybody.
Get the clip of John Chaney, and we'll go out on this because I am getting sick, and I actually might barf. See if you can find the clip of John Chaney yelling at John Calipari. Calipari was giving a press conference after the game. I believe this was UMass and Temple. And Chaney, the opposing coach, came into the press conference and fucking challenged the guy to a fight. He was like, I'm going to kill you. And this is like a fucking legendary coach who coached Temple for 35 years.
This is when I first became a Chaney fan, Dave.
Do you have that clip? Watch this, Roy. This is
Number
great.
2, Chaney fires back.
I just got my ass blasted for giving them hell down in West Virginia. And here you get a hell of a job right here today. Good job. 3 class guys. And you pick them out here and single them out. You can't get that.
That's the other coach.
Shut up, goddamn. You remember that. When I see you, I'm going to kick your ass.
Wow.
He said so John Chaney said to John Calipari, I'm going to kill you and I'm going to kick your ass.
Kick your ass, yeah.
I have still never seen that since, where one guy was at a podium giving a press conference and the other coach came in fucking hopping mad. You only see that shit in professional wrestling. That was fantastic.
That's unbelievable. Wow, over a football game, too.
That. You remember that. When I see you, I'm going to kick your ass. It's one of the greatest threats of all time. Like, don't forget, because I'm coming.
Yeah. Make sure whatever you do, you have that remembered. I don't care if you have to put it in your phone, put it in your scheduler, but the next time we meet, I will be kicking your ass. Do not forget that. Use a Post-it. You know, Coach Chaney will be kicking my ass next week.
KYA. Oh, that's great.
All right, listen. I do want to say this Saturday, though, there's only a few tickets remaining to the big IWF wrestling event where I will be appearing twice, actually. I am managing my boys. I'm managing Benjamin Tia Asher for a World Heavyweight Championship match. And I'm also managing my tag team, who used to be a bunch of good boys and, good guys, all-American guys. But they've embraced the dark side. They've embraced the anger. They've embraced the Dave Man. They are the Atkins brothers. And they will be getting a tag team championship match. So potentially this Saturday by about 10 o'clock, when the event wraps up, you're going to be talking about the guy who owns all the gold in IWF, New Jersey's greatest manager, Eastside Dave McDonald. You are going to be looking at someone who will be holding the World Championship and Tag Team Championship gold right here. That's going down. You want to attend? Nutley, New Jersey. Tickets at campiwf.com. Campiwf.com. Those are the tickets.
You get them, David.
Now, Jeff, to our good MMA fighter, Jeff, good luck at the jiu-jitsu tournament.
Let's go, Jeff.
Good luck, Jeff.
Get them Jews, Jeff.
No, it's not that kind of jiu-jitsu tournament. I told you that earlier. To Roy Harder, who braved it out today. He had surgery. He's high as a fucking kite.
Yeah, and honestly, I do have stitches on my leg, so that's why I will not be able to attend the IWF event this weekend. But I would love to be there with you, David.
It's fine. It's fine. You're allowed. By the way, because now I'm a manager, so you're almost sometimes not necessary. Although I did ask Kevin the other night, has a manager ever had a manager before? I want to be the first professional wrestling manager to have a manager. And then, Roy, I will be calling you and being like, the manager needs a manager. We're just going to totally fucking troll the IWF. The people in Nutley, New Jersey hate my guts.
Of course they do.
Hate my guts. So honestly, if any Eastside Dave fans want to see me actually get truly hated, these people hate me. But it's always a fun time. It's always fun.
Oh, yeah.
Big A Andrew Gold, I'll see you on Saturday with the camera.
Yes, Mr. Champion.
Yeah, whatever you do, make sure, number one, if Kevin gives me the mic and allows me to cut a promo, number one, make sure you videotape that promo. You understand me?
I'll think about it.
Good. Robert Tamburo, any things to plug here?
I got something coming April 21st, but I'll plug that next week because I don't know all the details yet. But make sure you head over to the Patreon. You want to get in before we drop the episode. Be there ahead of time. Prices will go up once we got episode.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Patreon.com/EastsideDave is the way to go for some future stuff. Right now, as is, you get exclusive access. You get basically an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours before everyone else gets the show. The Patreons get the shows first. And then, of course, the Tales from the Satellite show coming up later on this month. And that'll do it, folks. We braved it out. I was sick. You were sick, Roy, but we got the job done. I hit my 15 free throws. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Knicks. And that'll do it. Roy Harder, Big A Andrew Gold, Robert Tamburo, thank you all so much. All the BMSP fans, thank you so much. I'm Davey Mac. Good night, everybody.